Welcome to Get Rory. I'm Rory. Fancy meeting you here. Hold on. We're doing some NHL franchise mode. Action. Management action. What we're doing today. How you folks doing? How you doing today, you know? Morning, Al. Good to see you. As always. Well, we didn't get fired. So that's always positive, eh? Didn't get fired. Take a look at what we're doing. Sergachev wants to resign. I'm okay with that, depending on the length. 3 years? That all seems very good. I'm entirely okay with that. I think we're in. Done. Got Sergachev at six and 3/4. He's down to a top 4, so he might decline. But we got no terms on his contract, so we can probably deal him if we need to. If he starts to really go south. Lalonde also needs a deal. What's he looking at? 7.4 for 5? No clauses? That I can also deal with. Walzer? $4.9575 for 4? That I can also deal with. Alright. Obi? Well, you know, he's 45. Unless he wants, like, League Min or something. He wants 1.125. For 2 years? I don't think so. He wants 2 years. I think that's variable, though. Worst case, he plays on, Moncton. At 45 years old. Okay. I don't know. He might just like totally decline by next season though. I don't know. Like he still scored 23 goals. Even if he gets 15. He's down to an AHL top 6 forward, though. That's concerning. Shane Pinto? I'm okay with Pinto. I know this is kind of before the draft, but I want to see... Or before, like, our re-signing period, but I kind of want to see what we have going into the draft. Shane Pinto. Third line center for 3. Poitras doesn't want to re-sign. Like, what does Poitras want? About the same. They're kind of the same thing. 14 and 22. 7 and 17. Maybe we go with Pinto. He's not really down with that contract, though, even though that's what he's asking for. Kind of weird. He likes a 1-year deal. I like that, too. How low can we go on a 1-year deal? I'm okay with that. Alright, you take your time. Poitras we could deal. Robbins I liked. Depends how much he wants. 2 mil? I don't know. What did he do? 10 goals, 12 assists for 2? I don't know. Probably okay. Goaltenders? Yeah, we got Corpusalo for you know, the perceivable future. Snack's still an RFA when he's done his contract. That's nice. All right. So Poitras is the only one that I saw that doesn't want to re-sign, so we can deal him. Zurgachev I thought about, but if he's signing for 675, that's fine. Lalanda's good at 7.5. Do we do something with Tolvanen? That's the question. We have him for 1 more year. So he would be able, if we did something with him, it'd be a year on his contract, basically. 17 goals, 24 assists. Like, Lalonde did a heck of a lot more for the 7.5 he wants. So maybe we see what else we can do with Tolvanen. Alright, let's take a look at the draft class. Yeah, let's see if we can flip Poitras and Tolvanen. Poitras will just get us like a late round pick or something, nothing crazy. I don't think we have too many draft picks this year because we've traded stuff. We have a 3rd, we have a 5th, and a 7th. Maybe we just go hunting for gems, kind of thing. There's one goaltender at 128. Stats don't look good, but he's a gem, so we're gonna give it a shot. All right. Doubt they're an enforcer. I don't know. Might be worth a look. I don't know. That's a lot of season D's at 3rd level. Same with the skating. I don't know. That would be like, that'd be a project and a half. Getting kind of dicey at this point with the elites. Not seeing anything that's knocking my socks off. I'm kind of looking to see what our assessment is versus their draft number, and see if like there's if our scouts rank them higher. Hard to tell though. Not big on grinders. Could be okay for that's an end of the 2nd though. We're looking later than that. I don't know. Not really finding any, like, I mean, that's the closest to a diamond in the rough that we've seen. Playing in Liga at 18. Could be something. Our scouts don't think so, though. I don't know. This draft is not looking great. Maybe we see what we can move out for Tolvanen. Because we're probably looking about 75 with our 3rd round pick. About here. Not seeing anything that's knocking my socks off. Like that grinder, basically. Alright, so who are we going to target then? That's the question. Let's look at just snipers. These guys are going to be just about impossible to get. So where is Tolvanen in this list? Tolvanen's here. Bonnie or Preston? Oh, Bonvi. Yeah. Bonvi could work. He's up for contract. Preston? Either or. Preston, we know more about his value. So the Hurricanes and the Avalanche. Okay. Let's see what we can do in the draft. Okay. Go with that. Colorado and Carolina. At least they're close to each other. Bondi, what do you want? Alright, let's back it up a second. Find trade according to block. No trades found. Okay. Let's go to Carolina. Preston. No trades found. Ald for Preston is what they're looking for. Colorado. Owens I'm okay with. Laura I don't really want to trade. Ludwinski? I mean, I guess? He did okay for us. They do want Tolvanen. Should we do straight up? Not exactly. Do they want Poitras? They do. Colorado would be over the league maximum salary cap. Goodness. Oh, they would with Tolvanen. That's why they don't want him. Okay. Let's see what we can get with for Tolvanen, and then see if we can heal. Actually, let's go back before we do that. Go to Carolina for a sec. Did they want? Oh, the pick went through. Okay. Does Carolina want Tolvanen? They don't. Okay. Yeah, I think we see what we can get for Tolvanen. Ah? Why is it only a 5th and a 6th? That doesn't seem right. We could also do this in the off season because he has a year. So I think maybe we do that when people's salary cap is not messed up. Unless we're offered something. Because those players aren't going anywhere. Waitress. Connor Dewar. Right. Hendrix Lapierre. Stuff. Ilya Mikheyev. Why not? Basically a contract for a contract. I'm okay with that. Maybe we can use Lapierre. This point just doesn't want to resign. Alright. Monkey Skaters. I think it was Broussard. Yeah. No trades found. Nope. Okay. Colorado couldn't make the deal because of cap. So let's see if we can flip this pick. Where was that goaltender we wanted? Just a sec. We have 145, I think. 128. Okay. Second round next year. The expiring Moritz Seider. I like the second. Do they have like a pick around 125? 150. I think we take it. All right. Where are we at now? We're at 85. So if we go into the fourth round, pick 22 maybe? Roughly? Just want to trade that. All right. Oops, what am I doing? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, just a sec. Do 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 do. I don't know. Probably should have just included that in the previous deal, but that's fine. I'll take it. All right. Okay. I picked one player this year. I think that's like our slimmest draft ever. That's okay. Okay. Monarchs, his gets along with. We'll let go of the goalie coach. It's probably fine. Alright, we're gonna need to hire some coaches for sure. Alright. So the A's go down to Downing there. The very bottom are C's. We'll let them go. A lot of B's and B minuses. I don't know if we're going to be able to replace them all with A's though. That's the thing. I haven't seen like an abundance of A's every year. It seems like a slow trickle, you know? Like the ones that are 38 and 41, maybe they can move up. Maybe we let go of Riza? I've left room for 3 scouts, so I think that's pretty good. We'll slowly try and turn them over into A's. Okay. We'll go with that. Shane, you seemed interested. Okay, well, you know. Alright. Some of them we already covered. We have 7 mil left, but I do want to trade Tolvanen, so that'll open up some space. Isn't that... Oh, I offered him a little less than that. Let's take a look. Let's go position by position. Goalies, we're good. Maybe we let Barry play with Kolosov? Probably fine. Barry's a fringe starter, though. It's not like it's... not like we have high hopes or anything. We got him signed to an entry, so we might as well let him play. And release. Defense. How are we doing on defense? It's just kind of the periphery people, all of them. So we're going to have Bolton, Sergachev. Drysdale could probably go up to the first line, depending on how Sergachev does, because Sergachev looks like he's starting to decline. Also, Walzer plays on the second, and then we got Lorai and Ald on the third pairing, maybe? What is Lorai's problem? He doesn't like management. Well, it's probably because he's playing on the third pairing. We could flip him and then see if we can open up some cap space. Alright. Probably don't need all of these defensemen. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we need a 7th. Benning or Johansson could work. So that in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Owens is already a 77, so I think we sign Owens. So that's good. So then we don't need... Well, they don't want to resign, so goodbye. Probably can release them as well. So then we have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can probably release one of these guys. Mahura is like a top 4 D exact somehow. The depth D. So maybe, I don't know. Does he fit our coach's scheme? I don't remember. I don't know if he does. I think that was part of the problem. Johansson is not happy, so we're just going to release. This should be good. I'm fine with that, with Mike Benning. Fine with that. Villeneuve didn't... I don't know if it... Was it him that... Played some with us. Yeah, he's... I think we keep him for a year. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Our defense is fine then. Alright. Skaters. Forwards. Huh? Up to the top. Definitely not a second line player. I would say Lapierre is third or fourth. Well, first of all, let's qualify Anstis. Let's do 3 years, because that brings him up to still be UFA. There we go, that should do. What did Knack do? Knack was just sort of a guy, right? Didn't do much. He did okay in the A, but he spent most of his time in the A, so I'm not going to prioritize him as an NHL player. Alright, hold on. Let's back the trolley up. NHL players. Okay. So, Mel Days and HB. McMuffin, Lalonde, and right now Tolvanen. And then we got Hendricks, Lapierre, Pinto, Ludwinski, and then assortment of various people down here. We also have Drouin. We just picked up randomly. I don't have a good sense of where he's at. Like, I don't mind him as an extra forward. What does he want? 1.6? Holmberg, Ranta, and then a bunch of randos. Betts is already signed, Clarkson's already signed, Pinelli's already signed. Primo will give him his entry level, I think. Okay. I have a lot of contract space, so that's not a problem. What does Lapierre want? 1.2 for 2? I'm okay with that. I think it's variable. Pinto. Pinto wants like 3. How did you do with us? He had 20 points in 50 games. Not bad. I don't know if it's 3 million good. He did better with Utah. He might have been in like a second line role or something though. Let's see what we can negotiate. 50-50 on persuasion. I mean, we have really nothing to lose. We can go into a neutral. Okay, so he wants to stay with us. Okay. The organization is pretty high, so I'm just gonna go in neutral. I'd like to talk about the contract. Yeah, 1 year is fine. I want to negotiate though. Team friendly deal. Looking at where we are now, I'm open to negotiate. How much do you want to cut? I think 750 would be good. $750 might be a little high though. $350 I think we could get away with. 5 would be the outside. Since we only have 7. I think 10% would probably work. This might be stretching it. Let's try and stretch it. The organization is dropped, but you know, we can deal. Maybe 350 is probably the best we could do. Okay. So he's down to 2.6. Let's see if he takes it. Okay. We don't know. Ludwinski is signed. Hunt, I think I'll let go. Robbins wants 1.9. See what we can do. One year's fine. Alright, let's try that. Snack will do, that's fine. Let's try cutting another. Probably modified no trade. We're gonna have to do final offer. See where that goes, I don't know. Holmberg? Yep, that's fine. Probably gonna release. That's fine. Okay. See what a day does. Alright, well, you know. Scout is in. Scout is in. Alright, Drouin is in. Pinto's in. Robbins is in. Okay. I think we're good. Yep, I think we're good. Alright. Scout is in. Scout is in. Scout is in. Scout is in. Should be fine. We got a lot of contract space. Let's see who's available in free agency. Jasper Bratt. Edvinsson Stützle. Irving probably an RFA. We're just going to show UFAs. Oh, I mean, if they're RFAs, maybe we see if we can trade for them if they're interested, but... Logan Cooley. We got any snipers up here? Maybe Bjorkstrand. 36 though. Coronado. We were looking at Coronado at one point. Fits well on our fourth line though. Anthony Mantha? Kind of interesting. Doesn't fit on anything. Lucius? Lucius is back. What's up, Chaz? All right. I don't know if anything looks of interest. All right. The other question is, like, is this coach the best coach for us? I'm not so sure. Do we start again, basically? Here's all the expensive guys. Travis Green fits some of our stars, but not really. Not bad. Lundmark fits well with the Boltons. That's pretty good. Lydecker. What kind of coach is Lidecker? Head coach. Okay, let's see if that works. Scouts! There's 3 A-level coach or scouts, 4 A-level scouts. Let's try and Pokemon this and try and catch them all. Figure out where they fit in later. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully we get 3 of the 4. We'll see. Because 3 of them were teams who were interested in them. So we're just gonna try for 3 of the 4. We'll see what happens. All right. A 4th and a 7th. 3rd and a 7th? Let's do a little differently. Colorado was interested in Tolvanen. So Colorado had one of our possible targets in Bonby. They want Drouin. Okay. Not against that. Ald, I don't want to trade. They were interested in Tolvanen, I think. Can we do it without Drouin? So where is Ald compared to Tolvanen? Not much different, right? What's equivalent to Drouin? Ah, Drouin, we can deal. Fine. Let's pad it a little. Oh, okay. What if we just put like a 4th round pick in there? Straight up. Outlandishly optimistic. I don't mind throwing in a third. Just buffer a little. Straight up. Alright, hold on. They do want Tolvanen, which is good. I mean, we could check with Carolina? I don't know. Where are you with this one, Al? What do you think? I was talking about Dylan Lorai anyway, because he's taken $4 million on the cap. It's a Magic Beans and Lorai? And also, just so you know what's swimming through my brain, I think we go for both. Yeah, I say we do it. All right. All right. Now we have 15 million in cap space. So let's see where our roster is at. I think we need a 6th defenseman, maybe a 7th. And I want somebody more veteran for 1 year that we can put with McMuffin and Lalonde for the start of the season. I think. Or I can bump down to the third. Somebody who's going to go like second, third line. Pinto will be on the third. Either one of Bonby or... Do they have him in the minors? Preston they have in the minors, but he's probably going to be in the NHL. So either one of Bonby or Preston is probably going to be on the third line. And whoever is doing, maybe both of them on the third, I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to try and move them up as the year goes through. So I don't know if we take a crack at one of the big ones. I mean, Bjorkstrand might actually work out good for that. If only... Well, we don't know if he fits with potential new coach. We won't know that. So maybe we go for Bjorkstrand? Nobody's interested. He wants 1 year at 4. I could deal with that. I think that's about what I'm looking for. And if he fades, then whatever. All right, hold on. Sort by monies. Actually, I want to sort by overall. Looking for somebody in like the 80 category, 80, 81. That's a little high. And we have no like secure 80s. What is his expectation though? Top 4. Kind of wanted like a top 6. Kale Fleury, maybe? He wants 3 years though, goodness. Yeah, let's get Fleury. I'm good with that. Okay. I'm also going to get this Jack Thompson, just because he's two-way and he can play left and right. Okay. I don't know. The question is, do we want to do any big shopping? And I'm not sure that we do. I think Bjorkstrand was the only one I was looking at. Mark Stone is there at 39? I don't know if you're seeing anything. Yeah, I think I do want to get Bjorkstrand though, just for a year, because I want that idea of somebody filling the second line. And he's 4 mil, so I think I'm okay with that. That still gives us like 10. So that's quite a bit of room. Just give him 4. Why not? That should be fine. 1 year at 4, it's dealable. Okay. All right, off-season focus. It's kind of annoying because I need to look at their player card first. All right, so let's look at Mel, McMuffin, and Days. Mel. Not a lot of holes. I mean, it could be physical or defense, I guess. Days. Physicality. McMuffin. Puck skills? So defense, physicality, and puck skills. Alright, well, you know. There's not going to be much like, yeah, I need to work on that out of these three. Let's try Days. We'll see what Snack is doing next. Defense, physicality. Alright. Snack and the Boltons. Snack. Durability? Puck control? Durability or puck control? I think puck control. Like playing frequency and passing. Let's try and get those up. Actually, let me do that first. Off season. Puck control. I don't know about that. I like the confidence, but you know. Alright, let's take a look at the Boltons. HB. Pretty solid. Shot blocking and stick checking, I think, is where I'd like to go. Or puck control and deking. Maybe puck control and deking. Puck control and deking. Or shot blocking and stick checking. Yeah, okay. T-bone. Discipline and offensive awareness. And poise. Could we work on those? Discipline, offensive awareness, and poise. Okay. Okay, that's good response. T-bone. Senses, was it? Discipline was one of them. Go with that. Okay. Sergachev I'm not worried about. Drysdale and Lalonde. Maybe Sergachev we go adaptability. I want the older guys to be more adaptable. All right. Let's look at Lalonde, Drysdale, Lalonde, and Walser. Drysdale. Physicality, I think. We're gonna go physicality. Physicality. I think maybe shot blocking and stick checking, although there's plenty of room in many places. But let's go with shot blocking and stick checking for a two-way. Physicality, shot blocking, stick checking. Okay. Physicality, shot blocking, stick checking, and puck skills. Puck skills, right? Okay. I know this is like time consuming, but I believe this stuff is important. Let's look at Bonvie Ald. Bonvie and Ald. Bonvie and Ald, okay. I'm not going to do everybody, because, like, I don't know. The rest of them can sort of figure it out. I'm more concerned with our premium players. Bonvie. We don't really know. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say puck skills. For Bonby. Puck skills. Puck skills for both. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think there's anybody else I really want to check out. I just want to take a look and see if we go in the system. Preston. We don't quite know. Definitely, well, defense could help. Physical could help. I think we go physical or defense. Yeah. Can we talk to him? Okay. Let's go physical. Here. Oh, new topic. Physicality. Okay, that's the other one I wanted to make sure we got in there. Did we talk to Anstis? Meeting available, okay. I think we get the old skating up on Anstis. Is there anybody else that I want to talk to? Owens, maybe? Defensive defenseman. Skating. Skating, skating, skating. Buddy. Puck skills? Okay. That's... dating. We... conversation? Yeah, okay. And Primo, since Primo's around, I guess. Could be a number of things. All the things. The physicality is pretty rough. Like, to me, strength matters. I know skating matters too, but if you don't have any strength, you're not going to win anything. Plus, like I've found in like Be a Pro, when you do the off season, I think skating and strength are the two that I put the most into, because the other ones they'll get while they play, right? Like face-offs and all those things, but you don't get strength out of a game, or the skating. Skating you can in some regard, but I think your endurance goes up and things like that, but strength definitely. Okay, I think that's good for them. Barry? Everything? Puck control, reflexes, athleticism, all of it. Well, give me just reflexes. Just reflexes. Do it all. That'll help. Okay. Just get those reflexes up, why not? Alright. Okay, I think we're good with I'm not gonna go through all these conversations. There's contract stuff, but most of them are off-season focused for kind of our secondary players. Let's just I think we're good to advance a day and see if we get that coach, because I gotta fill the rest of my coaching staff. I think we're good. So let's see what happens. I love that so many people are begrudgingly accepting the situation of coming to my team. It's like, I guess I need to work, so here we are. Accept. 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 That was 3. We still have the one contract out there? We do. Teams interested. Teams interested 28. Well, there's a bunch of Bs available, so I think I'm gonna take the risk. We're gonna can one of our B minuses and see if we get this A minus scout that's available to everybody. Yeah, good. Okay. All right, we got them all. Second and Barry for a third and a sixth. How about no? How about no? All right. Coaching staff. So we got most of our coaching staff now. We have 2.1 to play with. We got a head coach and associate, so we need... Could use a goalie coach. NHL assistants. Here's a goalie coach. Okay. AHL assistant coaches. Check out their teaching. That'll be most of our money. If we have a few bucks left over for a goalie coach in the AHL, we will figure it out. Wow, somebody who's like, I want to be here. That's amazing. Normally it's like, hey, I'm sorry, I was just passing through town and you offered me a job and I guess I'll stay here. It's against my better judgment, but I have to make money and I might as well coach this NHL team. You know, I guess. I could be bothered. I mean, at least you guys have a Burger King right beside the Jiffy Lube. So, at least I know that when I'm getting my oil change done, I can go get a Happy Meal. But normally I get 2 because then I get one with the 4 nuggets and then the other one with the cheeseburger. And I can get the apple slices. Like, it's just, it works out while they do my oil. So I'll work for your team. Never mind that you're offering me hundreds of thousands of dollars to coach hockey for a living. Whatever. Whatever. Priorities. Bemstrom? What's up, bud? 2 seconds for an unknown valued Bemstrom. He's 32. Could be 88. Don't even know. Scored 19 goals last season. I think I'm good. Alright, let's see who's left in the free agent pool. Perbix. Oh, bud. Matejchuk. Spence Chernak. Marino. Yeah, lots of the older guys. Yolanin wants $3 million as an 80 defenseman. Poitras is still... Hey, Poitras, bud. What are you doing? You didn't get that contract you were looking for? I know, I'm super shocked. Are you super shocked? I'm super shocked. Harbor Jack guy, what's up, bud? Lucius is still there. What are we looking at? Coach really loves the Happy Meal toys too, because it's like, I think it's Squishmallows right now, at least here. So add to the collection. It's important. All right. So, in the system, they've stuck Hendrix Lapierre, Kel Fleury, Foodie, and Preston and Anstis down here. They're likely to be NHLers. On the forward front, yeah, like some of the guys down at the bottom here are probably going to be AHL. So we're looking at Mel Days and HB, and then McMuffin with Lalonde and Bjorkstrand to start the season, and then probably Pinto with Bonvie, and maybe Ludwinski or Robbins, or with Preston, maybe, we'll see. And then we have Foodie, Lapierre, Anstis in there as our third, fourth line. So I think we're good for main peeps. And then we could always move Bjorkstrand down. So I think I want to start the season with him at 2. Might do the preseason with either Preston or Bonby up there. We'll see. I think we're okay, though. Oh boy. I don't really think we have a surplus of goalies. I also don't know what I would want to trade. I think we can take those out for now. Actually, the only thing that we may want to look at is maybe like a defenseman that's top 6 with like a salary of 2 or less. Go with 2.5 or less. But want to make sure that their overall rating is greater than 80. So that's, I'm okay with that. And then we're gonna offer pretty much any forward that's let's do less than top 6. Let's do top 6 forward low, that's fine. And then we'll do defense. So we'll see if that comes up with anything. I don't think there's any specific assets I want to offer. We'll see. Okay. I think I'm good. I think I'm happy. We can just get going and then do the start of the season stuff. What? No. Robinson Holmberg for a 2nd and a 5th. Nah, that's okay. Anstis and a 7th for a 5th. No. Knack for a 5th. I don't know. Not blowing me away. Everybody's offering that? Okay. Also no. Also no. 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 Maybe later in the season. I mean, Ludwinski did okay for us. That's okay. We'll see where it goes. We may need to clear out some lower level players at some point. All right. What does the owner want? I want us to win the Stanley Cup. I am getting fired. I want us to win the President's Trophy this year. I want us to sell 85% of the season tickets this year. I would like us to have at least 6 home playoff games. Oh boy. Hopefully our team takes a step this year. That's all I'm thinking. Oh boy. Let's try that. Pinto. All right, hold on. I got some roster moves to do. How many defense we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Fine. Preston and Anstis I would like to go up. We'll see. We'll see where Lapierre. Well, Ludwinski and Holmberg I think are on 2 ways. So let's start with that. Roller. Alright. Let's do Preston. Anstis. I want to see where Drouin is at. Defense. Walzer and Ald can switch. Ald can play with Cale Fleury, I think. There we go. Goalies. Good and good. I want to put Bonvy on here and see how he fits. Does not. I think Lalonde was better. Okay. Works. And eggs in front. Oops, no. Eggs. Okay. Let's do the preseason. Alright, I gotta do all the promotions and stuff. Alright, hold on. Gotta do all the business. Alright. Owner wants to win everything. Easy enough. We can do it, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I mean, we just got a new coach. We got 2 younger players. I think we're set, right? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Also have to sort out our scouts for sure. Advertising stays the same. Promotion stays the same. Start from the other side. Get those bathrooms fixed up, you know. You install those little trays over the urinals so people can, for some reason, take their beer in there with them. That's not gross. I need just 55. Okay. Marketing budget, we can ease off on the season tickets again. Put it back into general so people, you know about the team. Prices are fine. Columbus in the middle of the week. Mel's bobblehead there. Washington in the middle of the week. What do we got? Bobblehead. Seattle in the middle of the week. Bobblehead. Budget remaining 400. New Jersey. We can do a hat giveaway. Hats are nice. In Anaheim. What do we got left? 194. Perfect for a scarf giveaway. Excellent. I'm good with that. Save and exit. Okay. I think we're good. The scouts we need to set. Those are probably all over the place. Okay. Way too many NHL scouts. Too many AHL scouts. We have Russia. We have Nordic. We have Europe. USA we're fine. So we need 1 in the dub, 1 in the O, and 1 in the Q. 1 in the dub, 1 in the O, 1 in the Q. Dub or Q? Dub. Okay. Dub. Confirmed. O? One of you can go in the O. D. E? E minus? Anybody else better? Perfect. Oops. Oops. Gotta press the right button. HL. In the O. Perfect. We need 1 for the Q. B minus, B minus. Start at the top here. Anybody good? Just the actual Q scout. Yeah, that makes sense. B minus might be the best we're doing for the region. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 here. B minus, I think. All right. Okay. Pacific, Central. We need a North. We're going to the North. NHL. Sorry, Atlantic? Am I okay? Atlantic, right? Nope, not them. We'll go with that. Atlantic. I'm thinking the A's divisions. Goodness. Okay. Pacific, North, Atlantic, Atlantic. One of you has got to go Central, I think. Either or. There we go. Pacific, Central, Metro, Atlantic, Pacific, Central, North Atlantic, 2 in the dub, 2 in the O, 2 in the Q, Central, 2 in Europe, 2 in Nordic, 1 in Russia. Hey, Breadman, how's it going? All right, let's try the preseason here. I'd like to see how our youngins that we acquired are doing in light of our owner wanting us to win the Stanley Cup. Not crazy. What do you want, Taylor Leidecker, head coach? Seasonal goal. Well, owner wants us to make the Stanley Cup, so... Preseason? I think I want to work on morale. Get our team to knit together well in the preseason. Well, let's play a game before we consider trades and stuff. Versus the Stanley Cup champion Toronto Maple Leafs. We got a 10-3 win. What? Okay. That was a rusty game for the Leafs, I think. Snack is okay. All right. Well, it's 6-1-0 in the preseason. Doesn't mean much, but it's nice. Let's take a look at the team. Yeah, Bonvie and Preston are both, you know, they're both growing. Top 6 forwards, medium. Top 6 forward medium. Right now, Preston is a third liner. Bonvie is also a third liner. So maybe Preston... Where does he fit? Second line? Second or third? Pinto's an 82, Drouin's a 79. Okay. Well, I think we made it through the off season. Owner wants us to win a Stanley Cup. Coach thinks we could do it. So, you know, we'll see. But we'll start the actual regular season next week, and we'll see if we can. Well, we'll see how far we get. Hopefully, we get at least to the trade deadline. We got 10 million in cap space to work with at the deadline. So if we're making a push, we can acquire someone. Possible. So we'll see what happens next week. Appreciate every minute you spend with me. Thank you for joining me. Have yourselves a great weekend. Enjoyed the Stanley Cup final. It's going to be a wild one. It has been already. And I'll see you next week. Have yourselves a good one, folks.